Bizarre purchase. Thomas and Mark sit down with Marion to finalize the paperwork. Marion. So gentlemen, I just need for the both of you to initial inside of the boxes for me. Thomas. Just so we are clear, Marion, this deal does include the building contents and the vehicles. Marion. All of the building contents and the vehicles in public storage is now your property, so enjoy. Mark. I guess your office is very happy to finally sell this building? Marion. My boss is very excited to finally sell this old creepy building. Mark. Please remind us again on what happened to the previous owners? Marion. Apparently, according to our files, the entire Rouge family just up and disappeared into thin air 10 years ago. Thomas. We're very surprised that nobody has come forward to file a missing persons report on them. Mark. So what happens if anyone from the Rouge family suddenly reappears? Marion gives Mark a big smile. Marion. That Mr. Graves will now become your problem. Thomas. I think we're done here, Marion. Marion takes a few minutes to review the paperwork to ensure it was in order. Marion. Looks like everything's in order, Mr. Hearse and Mr. Graves. If you don't mind me asking, why would you want to purchase this old creepy place? Thomas. Our two other partners wanted a very large place with a shitload of room to move around in. Marion. Well, I am sure that everyone will be able to move around just fine. Thomas, Mark, and Marion stand to shake hands. Thomas. Well, Marion, we thank you for being able to assist us today. Marion. It has been my sincere pleasure, gentlemen. Mark. Now we just have to go break the good news to our partners. Marion. They have no idea to what you just purchased? Thomas. Not a fucking clue. Marion. Please touch base with me in a few days to let me know how that works out for the both of you. Thomas and Mark exit the office. Rosebud Restaurant. Thomas and Mark patiently wait for their partners Angel Cross and Joyce Ashes to join them. Mark. How do you think the ladies will react to our good news? Thomas. I think they'll be pleased that we bought them a big place for all of us to move around in. Mark. How do you think they're going to react after we tell them the other interesting news? Thomas. Pray to fuck that we have a clear path to the exit door. Thomas and Mark are approached by owner James Stone with a big smile. James. What the fuck, chums? Did you both shit the bed this morning? Thomas. We had an early meeting to attend to. Mark. I'll have your daily breakfast special with extra brown toast with a large coffee. Thomas. Make that 2 of those orders, James, but with white toast. Mark glances around the restaurant. Mark. So where is your better half today, James? James. Linda decided to take a few days off to relax. Thomas. Linda left you alone to run the show? James. I brought in 3 casuals to assist me. Mark glances toward to the main entrance to observe Angel and Joyce walking in. Mark. Angel and Joyce have just arrived. James. I guess I'll start them off with a coffee. Angel and Joyce approach the sitting booth with a smile as they slide in beside Thomas and Mark. Angel. We had a feeling that we would find you two here. Mark glances at Joyce with a smile. Mark. So how's your day going so far, my dear? Joyce. We've had a pretty good start to our day, thanks for asking. Angel glances at Thomas. Angel. So did you and Mark manage to find us a nice place with a lot of room? Thomas glances at Mark with a smile. Mark. You can tell them the good news. Thomas takes a few minutes as he glances at Angel and Joyce with a smile. Thomas. We are very happy to report that we did find the perfect place to accommodate all of us just nice. Angel. It had better not be a fucking run-down bug-infested shithole. Mark. Now do we look like the type who would purchase Our Ladies a shithole? Joyce. Alright, so where is this so-called non-shithole of a place? Thomas. It's in the west end of the city. Angel. I am already feeling a bit scared just by the location. James returns with 2 breakfast specials and 4 cups of coffee as he places them down on the table. James. Anything from the menu, ladies? Angel. I am good with just coffee, thank you, James. Joyce. I'll just have the coffee, James. Angel. So how many rooms does this place have? Thomas. I think the real estate agent said it had 4 large furnished rooms and several small furnished rooms. Joyce. How much did we spend on this new place? Mark. We managed to snag it for a cool 1 million bones. Thomas. The package also comes with 6 vehicles which are currently being kept in a public storage garage. Angel. Do you happen to have the keys to our new palace? Thomas shows Angel 2 sets of keys for the home and for the public storage. Angel. I'll take those keys, thank you, before you manage to lose them between here and our palace. Joyce. Before we forget, our lovely boss man gave us all a week off. Thomas. Shut the fucking front door, so what's the catch? Mark. We all know that the boss man has a catch when giving anyone the time off. Angel. There's no catch at all, he gave us the time off for doing such a wonderful job. Thomas. I can just hear what detectives James Rooster and Ted Shadow are thinking about them being 4 detectives short for a week. Joyce. Do we really give a fucking rat's ass about what they're saying? Mark. That was a pretty harsh comment. Angel. You guys almost done so we can blow this popcorn stand and go check out of new palace? Thomas, Angel, Mark, Joyce depart the restaurant. Parking lot across the street. Angel and Joyce are sitting in the front seat of their unmarked vehicle, looking a bit confused as they glance at the vacant building across the road. Angel. Are you sure this is the place that Thomas told us to meet? Joyce reviews a text message with the address. Angel. Apparently this is the address we were given. Angel. But I don't see any fucking houses for sale but that old creepy ass building across the street. Thomas slowly pulls into the parking lot and parks alongside Angel's vehicle. Thomas. I see that you found our palace with no problems. Angel. What do you mean found our palace? I only see a vacant creepy looking building with several for sale signs on it. Thomas. That building would be our new palace. Angel glances at Joyce before glancing back at Thomas with a smile. Angel. This is a fucking joke, right? Joyce. Hey, wait a fucking minute. This is the Old Rouge family funeral home. Thomas and Mark exit their vehicle to join Angel and Joyce in their vehicle. Mark. You ladies wanted a big place with a shitload of rooms in it. Angel. There is no fucking way that I am living in an old funeral home. Thomas. Oh, come on now. It's just a large home with a lot of rooms. Joyce. Have you both lost your fucking minds? Angel. We said for you to purchase a nice home, not a fucking funeral home. Angel directs her attention to one of the second-story windows. Angel. Did you guys see that? Joyce. See what? What are you looking at? Angel. The second-story window to the right. I swear I just seen what looked like a person walk by. Thomas. Seriously. Maybe it's a lost soul walking around. Angel. That's not funny, Thomas. Joyce continues to glance up at the same window when she to observe someone walking by it. Joyce. Angel's right, Thomas. There is someone in the building. Mark. But that's impossible. It's been vacant for 15 years or so. Thomas decides to direct his attention up to the same window when he to observe someone walking by. Thomas. The ladies are not seeing things, Mark, because I just noticed someone walking by the window. Mark. That's all we fucking need is to have street people camping out in our fucking building. Thomas. Is everyone wearing their sidekick? Angel. Joyce and I never leave home with it. Thomas. I am wearing mine. Mark. I'm assuming that you're talking about our firearms? Thomas. What the fuck did you think I was talking about? Joyce. Think really hard, Mark, before you answer that question. Mark. I always carry my firearm just in case you need to use it, like right now for instance. Angel, Joyce, Thomas, Mark direct their attention towards the side street to observe a large black van backing into the back of the building. Angel. Looks like we may have some company, folks. Angel, Joyce, Thomas, Mark continue glancing towards the side street to observe another large black van backing into the back of the building. Joyce. Those vans sort of look like our emergency task force vans. Mark. I can't see our emergency task force hanging out here. Angel. Does this place have anything inside of it? Thomas. Apparently every room is furnished, but it now belongs to us. Joyce. So much for the idea of someone having a content sale. Angel. Maybe we should do a drive-by to get a better look. Thomas. Sounds like a plan, but keep in mind that we're driving an unmarked police vehicle. Mark. We could always do a walk-by. Thomas. Now that plan sounds a lot better than doing a drive-by. Angel, Thomas, Mark, Joyce exit the vehicle and proceed to cross the street. Angel smiles at Thomas. Angel. I think we should hold hands like an old married couple. Mark. Thomas does not look like the type who holds hands in public. Joyce. At least you two dumbass clowns have something in common. Thomas. Shall we take a cell phone video as we walk by? Angel. I was thinking of just walking up and asking the dudes to take a fucking photo with us. Joyce. I'll try to take a video as we walk by. Joyce and Mark follow Angel and Thomas as they walk by the back of the building to observe two males standing beside a wooden casket on a metal wheeled holder. Thomas. Something is certainly fucked up with this picture. Angel suddenly begins to panic when one of the males make eye contact with them. Angel. Waving her hand. Good day, sir. It's a nice day for a walk. Thomas. Let's walk a little faster, shall we? Joyce. I think I have the boys on video. Mark. Let's take a stroll across the road and sit in the park. Angel, Thomas, Mark, Joyce sit down on park bench as they review the video footage. Angel. It looks like they're placing the casket into the van. Joyce. Looks like they're about to drive away. Mark. Keep your fucking heads down because they're driving this way.